Hi guys, okay, so I'm about to go out right now and I'm going to show you guys my foundation routine because it has been highly requested and I just really want to do it because it has changed since my last tutorials. I'm just going to say a couple things though is it has been changing up a lot. I change it up like every other day. I use a different brush, use sometimes a different powder, a different blush, but I'll kind of explain that more while I'm doing it, but I'm just going to do what I want to do for today. And yeah, but before I do my face lotion, I use my Lancome. This is a Hydra Intense Mask. And I use this like right when I get out of the shower. I make sure it's completely set first. I don't just put my makeup on top of it, otherwise my face will be really oily, but I really love this stuff. First thing I always do is my lotion, but I'm going to clip my hair back first. I know this is really unattractive in videos, but I don't like my hair flying all on my face. That was such a fail. I mean a lotion, and a lot of people ask, why do you use this? In the winter, my skin gets so dry. You don't even understand. So I just put this on to moisturize the dry spots, and it just kind of makes my face feel smooth and stuff, and it actually works as a pretty good primer for my foundation, making it stick a little better. But after I do this, I have to wait about 5 minutes so it's not that sticky, otherwise my foundation won't blend that well. So yeah, I'll be back in 5 minutes. So I use my CoverGirl Fresh Complexion Concealer. I use this for under my eye and spots that I don't need as much coverage, just kind of where it might be a little more red. And I just take my Sonia Kashuk and just kind of blend that out a little. I don't blend it out all the way because when I put my foundation on and I blend my foundation, that will blend out as well. And then I use my Sonia Kashuk Mineral Concealer. It says it's Mineral Concealer, but it basically is just a cream concealer, and I just pick it up in my Sonia Kashuk brush. And this is more heavy duty. I'd probably compare it to the Boing concealer. I have tried that out a little. I don't have it, but I tried it out. And it's pretty much the same as that. It looks kind of weird. So it's blended out. And once again, I don't blend it out completely because I usually blend it out a little more when I do my foundation. So the next thing is my foundation. I'm just going to take my ring off. I use the Fit Me foundation by Maybelline. I'm in the color 310. This has SPF 15 in it. SPF 15, I can't talk. And I just take a little on my hand. Whoa, that was a ton. If I take too much, I just kind of scoop it back in there. It's better to take not enough than too much because you won't waste it. One way I sometimes do it is with my flat top Sonia Kashuk brush. I just dip it in and I just pat it on my face and spin it around, and that works great for me. Or I can use my hands, but one way I've been doing very often is I take my Sonia Kashuk foundation brush. I just take up a little and I just kind of place it on my face like this. Make sure I get it kind of evenly throughout. So I kind of look like I have like war paint on or something. I take the Sonia Kashuk blending sponge. It's awesome. And I just kind of blend. Pat it all in. It's good to pat it in because then it really gets into your skin, which seems weird, but you don't want your makeup, if you rub your face, to be coming off. So that's kind of what that means. And then I do have some more extra, so I put some on the sponge if I need to and get it under my eyes or something, but I already did that, so I'm just going to blend it to my neck, and I usually just use this brush and just kind of put it down there. And like I said, I sometimes use the flat top brush by Sonia Kashuk, and that does pretty much the same thing. I haven't really seen a big difference in the way that they apply it, so if anyone's wondering. Yeah, so that's how I put my foundation on. I kind of blend it a little more. I set my foundation with a powder. I sometimes use my Neutrogena Mineral Shears Powder Foundation in the color Natural Beige. My NYC Sunny Bronzer. That's mainly when I'm a little more tan. which is not now. Or I use the Sonia Kashuk. This comes with powder on the bottom. This is just mineral powder foundation. I use that. So I'm just going to use the Neutrogena one because it's in front of my face right now. So I'm just going to put that on and it will set my foundation. The next thing I always do is my contour. I use this color in my BH Cosmetics 10 blush palette. I just suck in my cheeks and kind of just place it on there. This is the flat top brush by Sonia Kashuk. Sometimes I use a blush brush, but I mainly use this one because it really places it there. But it's capable of blending too. And then for blush, okay, blush changes up all the time. Some days I use my Smashbox Duo Cream Cheek Blush stuff. Okay, I just said that so weird, but this, and that's in the color Blushing and Peony. Love that. Sometimes I use my Sonia Kashuk blush. This is in pink, 14. Love that. Sometimes I use my Love and Beauty blush from Forever 21. It's in the color Rose. Sometimes I use my other Sonia Kashuk Sheer Mineral Blush. This doesn't have as much color to it, but it's just a nice pink. Sometimes I use my Dream Mousse Blush in the color Rose Petal. And then some days I use one of the colors from my 10 color palette. So blush switches up all the time. Because Smashbox did send this blush to us, this is from the In the Bloom collection, their spring collection. They did send this to me in Lex. I'm going to show you how to use this, but I use all different types. So for this blush, I'm going to use the lighter one today, and I'm pretty sure this color is Blushing, but I don't really know. It just says the name, so it doesn't really say which one is which. So I rub my finger in it a little, and then when it gets to like this time where it just starts feeling really liquidy, which is usually when I take it off, and it's like that. I just blend it with my finger. I usually go up, down like this. Otherwise it will look like I have a line on my face. So that's how I blend that. I just go up and down. Like that. I take this Sephora blush in the color Blush Me, and I use this as my highlight. This is a very light shimmery color, and I think it highlights my face well. So I just kind of brush that right here. So that's my face routine. It's just my foundation and my blush, pretty much. And I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, peace.